When I first started working on Cambodia and Vietnam in 1990 as Deputy Assistant Secretary of State in the Bush 41 administration, Secretary of State Jim Baker was very clear about our goal of never allowing the Khmer Rouge, those terrible, brutal, genocidal terrorist mass murderers, to have power again in Cambodia. And that was one of our objectives that I carried with me through all my time into the Clinton administration and as my time as ambassador from 1996 to 99. And so while we're working on trying to put together the politics in the capital city, keep the coalition together, save what had been brought about through the UN process, we're at the same time endeavoring to counter and destroy the Khmer Rouge, to prevent them from ever doing to the Cambodian people what they had done, causing the deaths of 2 million out of 7 million people in just 4 years. And there's these 25,000 Khmer Rouge left. And we built roads out into their areas to disrupt them and undermine them. And they start surrendering and giving up. And their leaders, though, keep hiding, keep trying to move around, not wanting to be captured, evading, going across the border into Thailand. We cooperated so closely with the U.S. Embassy in Thailand to urge and encourage and press the Thai government to not give the Khmer Rouge any sanctuaries in Thailand. And so by coordinating, we're pushing them across the border back into Cambodia. And we started tracking Pol Pot, the leader, the mastermind, the person who had been at the forefront of making the Khmer Rouge into the worst genocidal mass murderers of the second half of the 20th century. And we're tracking his movements around. And I'm out as we push our way into a place called An Long Theng, which was the old Khmer Rouge capital, where there were houses for the most senior Khmer Rouge leaders, where it had been a safe zone. We kept pushing into these safe zones, disrupting them. And Pol Pot is out moving around, and we're tracking him. And we're closing in and about to have the opportunity to capture him and take him out to justice. And as I'm reporting on all of this, the U.S. government puts together an operation. Delta Force, our secret operators who fly in with planes under the radar, just 100 or 200 feet off the ground, dark ops, U.S. Marshals come into Cambodia to my embassy. And the plan is the Cambodians will capture Pol Pot, we'll trap him in this web, forcing him out of Thailand back into Cambodia, and capture him and bring him to the airport in Phnom Penh. And the plane will swoop in, the Delta Force plane, and the marshals will take charge and put him in an orange jumpsuit and shackles and fly him out and take him to an international court of justice. And we're getting closer and closing in. This is the most exciting endeavors I've ever been involved in, and my embassy is there coordinating it. I'm dealing with the Cambodian People's Party, the total enemy of the Khmer Rouge, never compromise with them. They're in this struggle for survival against each other. And there, we're working with them. The information, we're getting closer and closer. Pol Pot's now within their grasp. I'm talking to the Delta Force people, I'm talking to the marshals, everybody's ready. And then the word comes that Pol Pot is dead, has committed suicide, murdered, whatever. The reports seem quite certain. There's not going to be any operation to take him out of Cambodia, take him to justice. All I can think, I hope is the truth, is that we had cornered him, surrounded him, and that facing the choice of being captured and made to talk about everything they had done, that he chose to take his own life, or maybe others somewhere in the Khmer Rouge movement, from other countries, whatever, didn't want him talking and killed him. In any event, it appeared Pol Pot, about whom I wrote my doctoral dissertation 20 years earlier, the mastermind of this incredible, terrible, devastating human cataclysm, it still affects all Cambodians who lived through it, was dead.